What up, gang? It's your boy Hootie Mac back with another live video. We're gonna get straight into it. Um, Kevin Samuels last seen with a nurse that he supposedly, allegedly had just met. That's crazy. You know, a nurse will know how to, you know, maybe put something in your drink. I ain't saying she did. I'm just saying, like, it's a possibility, like, that this lady could have got away with putting something in this man's drink and putting him in cardiac arrest and it being untraceable. You know what I'm saying? It's certain stuff that nurses know that the normal person don't know. So what if she was on some old, taking one for the team, revenge type shit? You know what I mean? This shit crazy. Like, I can't, I don't like thinking like this, so I can't wait till the autopsy reports come out. But boy, I promise you, this shit right here wicked. This don't get no wickeder. Don't get no wickeder. Let's see some. Cause he seemed perfectly healthy to me, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna chill with you and keep it real with you. You understand me? A lot of people celebrating, women celebrating, and it's sad as hell. Shit beyond sad, bro. Hold on. Damn, cause if this her, she bad as hell though. I ain't gonna lie. But I wanna be sure. So her name was Hortensia Alcantara. Let's see, I'm gonna pull up the picture for y'all so y'all can see what she looked like. Oracle, what it do, baby girl? Oracle in the building. So this her on the right. Nice John, like she different breed, different type of girl, like a Mexican or something. Italian maybe. No, she look more Mexicanish. But let's dig. Let me see if I can find her IGs. Won't be surprised if she deleted that motherfucker by now. Okay, what was her name? There we go. Hortensia. Alcantara. Gotta sound that out. So she deleted all her posts. Let me be. Let me show y'all this. IGs. Could be a fake one too, though. I don't know. Only 267 followers. It's like some shit that's probably just got made and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe it's her. I would have never thought it was this many Hortensias out there, though. God damn. Look, now motherfuckers got official. I knew they was gonna hate people who do that shit. Change their names and make fake pages and shit. This might be her real page. I see somebody else following, but I don't know. I doubt it. Look like a black chick, kinda. They hit the follow though. I don't think that's her. Watch this be a new page. I knew it. I knew it. But this her though. This the girl. She was cute. But was she the type of person that'll push a wig back? You know what I'm saying? Was she feeling the way like, fuck that? Taking one for them to do this for the city girls, or what have you. And they made 1 million fake pages, bro. This shit crazy. People sick in the head. This one got 18K. Might be her. No post though. They all deleting their posts. Shit is nuts. 14K. RN. All of them got RN in their shit because they know she a nurse. I ain't falling for it no more. If I ain't got the right one yet, fuck on. What up, Oracle? Yeah, if I ain't got the right one yet, I can't fuck with it. But another thing with Brandon Marshall, we watched it. I believe he got on the he got on Stevewilldoit here. And if y'all remember, I was saying why he pressing so hard. He seemed like he trying to, do too much. Like the same thing that 6ix9ine did to Perkio. He was doing to him because he like 20 years older than him, some shit like that. So he a kid to you too, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? If Perkio a kid, then he a kid, because his kids Perkio age that'll knock your noodles loose. You underestimate them. So my thing is he was like contradictory. So, and then he asked him for 50,000 to take a video down, asking for money to for all type of other shit. So, and then you ain't know nothing about him. So it's like you got somebody on your platform that you don't know nothing about. You ain't do no homework on them. So you had to have an ulterior motive. And what it was is like he cool with the other side. He's so cool with Dirk and him. Like he did that for Dirk. That what that was about. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, let me show y'all the video. watch some of the goddamn video. I think it's this one. Make sure I'm sharing. Share this shit. So in this video, he kind of put him out there. You know what I'm saying? And I believe him. Like, dude, energy always been, you know what I mean, kind of off. And I can tell, like I don't care what color you is. If you being a bully, but you trying to convince somebody to stop bullying, then you a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? So I just never liked his you know, the way he moved and all that. Like, I could tell he had some type of snake business in him. That's bullshit right there. That's what he gotta say about it.
And the reason why I said IAMATHLETE's the worst podcast ever is because he had me on not educated. Yeah, Brandon educated. And the reason why I said, boys, that was the video. I want to say thank you guys so much. And the reason why I said IAMATHLETE's the worst podcast ever is because he had me on not knowing who I was or what I was about or anything about me. One of my close friends he doesn't like. So he had me on to try to cancel me without knowing nothing about me. And as a podcast host, I think that he shouldn't have a platform, like, to be a podcast host. So I think Brandon Marshall should be canceled from doing podcasts because you don't have a guest on, know nothing about them, attack them, try to cancel somebody just because you don't like their friend. And I think someone like that, like, shouldn't have a podcast platform. I think that someone that's willing to do that, that's not a podcast host. Hashtag cancel Bradley Martin, or, okay, Jesus Christ. Hashtag cancel Bradley Martin, yes, and hashtag cancel Brandon Marshall. I think Brandon Marshall should not be allowed to do podcasts. I think IAMATHLETE is the worst podcast ever. IAMATHLETE, you're not going to be successful having people on your podcast doing no research on them and trying to attack them, knowing nothing about them. And also, he asked me for money to post the podcast. He said, I'm not gonna post it unless you pay me. I said, hey, don't post it, bro. I don't care. And then when I asked him, yo, can you take it down? He asked me for 50 grand. So not only did he not know me, had me on, tried to attack me with an agenda, he asked me for money to post it, and then he asked me for 50,000 to take it down. Cancel Brandon Marshall podcasting. He should not be a podcast host. Boom.
Yeah, so that's what he had to say about that. We watched that shit too, like some of that shit. I think we did, or whatever. In the last video, y'all wanna go check out the other video we did on the Stevewilldoit situation and all that. Y'all can check that out. But that's what he had to say about that, and I kind of agree with him because he was on some bullshit that day. Like, he was just seeming hella extra, and then he had the nerve to turn around and be like, "Give me some shit." You know what I'm saying? Now you want 50,000 to take the video down and all that shit, trying to backdoor. Like, it's just some sneaky shit. Then you would think he would be straight since he had all that goddamn money from the NFL, but they trash at managing their money. Most of them, I should say. I didn't know that man had a video with Future either. Damn, it was a video that I seen right after that I wanted to touch on yesterday. I was like, damn, I wish I would have seen that shit beforehand.
Why do you choose it?
Oh, let me get this door, y'all. Who is it? Who? Prayer. So we go. Call it my small, man. You got it. So we're live. Talking to the people about this whole. Yeah. Picture that came down, y'all ain't see it. Y'all probably can't see it because it's like that. Yeah, but yeah, man. I honestly believe like old girl might have took one for the titties, and you feel me? I wish I could find like her her IG and shit. Cause if you with a nurse when you pass out, she immediately don't think I don't know how fast she called the police, but maybe they'll put that out in a minute. Police call and all that. But I feel like some of that shit should be made public. They need to put that out there. Cause this shit crazy, bro. Like on anything. He was on Fresh and Fit. I know he was on that bitch roasted. Most likely, depending on how they was talking.
Kevin Samuel again. If you like what I'm doing, what are you gonna do? You gonna go ahead?
He look like he. Hey, I'm telling you, that's why I say that shit was about the money, man. You see how he look? What up with it, Brody? Democrat, what it do? You see how he looking on this video? He look like he, you know what I mean? Trying to get to it.
Yeah, and click that
turned up on
YouTube
that.
subscribe button because it doesn't cost you one dime. It helps you make minis. And again, you're gonna forward that out to as many friends and family members as possible.
In the background is
Sultry. Why we? If you are CIA,
See right here, you getting to it a little bit.
if you're CIA, give me
Getting a couple hours.
2 women. And let me also talk about
Turn
this,
it up a little bit.
and that matters. He started to gain a
Background
little.
starting to getting traction. Goddamn me.
creations that do different
Getting
things.
candles and shit.
I'm not going to go into all that. I'll leave it to my true smokers. But if you want something that's going to relax you, knock the anxiety off, settle your stomach, those kind of things, can't beat it. And if you are going to smoke, I say vape.
Also,
Alright, so. I guess that's the end product when he turned up when he hit his bed.
that bro.
But yeah, man. The man ain't do nothing but make a business like that. That's how I look at it. At the end of the day, it was his business. It was a business, and women kept on falling for it, and that's all he needed to happen for the business to be successful. Shit, keep having women come in there so he can roast their ass. Trying to find that one I was watching. One of the people on the
Children can come out of whatever I do. I can be 70 years old, and as long as I'm not shooting blanks, I can make babies. You can't.
The reason why I became
kind of bows for that.
phlebotomy technician is because there's something called
Right or wrong, he
paramedical
showed
insurance
like a
exam.
substitute teacher.
Get the fuck out my phone, bitch. Don't get the phone. Go take
Hey, that whip had me
Can
dead
you
when he
and
did
Luke
that for the
job
first
with
when I
people
said heard
quiet
it for the
in
first time.
Boy, can you and Luke job on, bitch? Get the fuck out my phone.
There's something called a paramedical insurance exam.
Get the fuck out my phone, bitch. Don't get the phone. Go take blood, boy.
I gotta get my shit together. I got that
quiet in the
little
background.
I gotta get my little buddies together.
Have you watched one of my videos, a 3-hour video from front to back?
That girl situation when he was ranking that girl.
Okay, you're not paying attention.
When he was what? Talk to him. I'm
Have you watched one of my
listening.
videos? Have you watched a full video of mine from front to back? One of my live streams.
I just saw one video. Was it the whole? I think it was a whole video of some girl when you were.
He was ranking her. He asked her what
You asked her what she ranked herself.
I have a full 3-hour show that I did, and you watched a 7-minute clip. I challenge you and your friend to go back to my channel and watch the full 30-minute. Oh, now see, I'm not going to do this. See, and this is the problem. But you haven't even responded to what I said. You haven't even watched the full video of where the excerpt was coming from, and then but your friend has the nerve to.
If y'all notice, he be hitting their ass with the same shit too, though. Like, but it makes sense. So, you know, why not?
Make a judgment
So what?
that women have no problem judging men on partial information.
Stop
When a
generalizing
man
women, please.
and you women are acting just like so many women who get upset. You have little to no information. You're not willing to do the work.
To ask you certain questions, and what you're responding to, I'm responding back to it. So you're referring to past videos, but I'm referring to things that you're telling me now. But you don't even let other people talk. You're asking me how old I am. You're generalizing women.
No, we haven't had sex.
Okay. Why?
Why? Because I'm stingy. I'm stingy with the books.
Excuse me?
I'm stingy with it. I do not
Yeah,
give it up
exactly.
easily.
Me
Were you
either.
married to your daughter's?
It's a lot of. Then now that I've been, you know, like looking up shit. It's a lot of people that's grieving that didn't even know him. Like a lot of people that's, you know, sending shout outs now. I don't know. Some of them probably doing it for the clout, but some of them seem genuine. You know what I'm saying? They love what he brought to the table. Some people hated it. You know, there's gonna be haters. You know, there's gonna be people that hate it. It ain't no matter what. But
To put a ring on it before he gets it?
But I feel like, you know,
You goddamn right.
I don't know if he had. I don't know. I wonder if he got kids, and if he do,
See,
he
that's
got
what I
daughters.
mean. Man.
But like I said, it's a
You're a
business.
used
This is
vehicle
how you get
wanting
paid. So
brand new
I don't blame him.
2021 prices. You can laugh all you want to, man, but you just said 6 months. You're not even
But he be
exclusive.
seeming
You're talking
serious,
about
like it's not
his
really a
marriage.
character.
Where do you think he's inserting his penis? In his hand?
No, and that's the thing. He could be inserted somewhere else.
Exactly, because here's the thing. Men with options don't play these games.
Hello.
All right, you were saying, do I want to hear about your original plan?
Right.
Okay, no, and I will tell you why. You're not doing it. You're doing what you have to do to survive and live. Okay?
Okay.
So your original plan, it doesn't matter.
It does if it can change my situation.
Go ahead. You know
Okay,
better
so-
than I do.
No, nobody ever said that. Okay, but anyway,
Go ahead, dude.
the reason why I became a phlebotomy technician is because there's something called a paramedical insurance exam. I'm not sure if you heard about
He
that.
put that whip on their ass.
I don't have to know
Are you
what
gonna let me
Go
finish?
ahead.
All right, thank you.
All right, look at me, don't be a bitch. Look like bitchy boys. Get the fuck out my phone, bitch. I don't get the phone. Go take blood, boy. You and Luke a job where people quiet in the background.
He funny as fuck, bro. I ain't know he was that funny.
Kevin, Mr. Samuel, it seems I have a question. Do you date 30-year-old women? Because you mentioned on the last show.
And that is a question. Why?
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing it, why would you say you're 50?
Because okay, first off, okay. You want to answer that question? It's a double standard. Just like you can stay at home while I got to go work. If I was at home and you work, people would look at me a certain way. This is a double standard that's been with us since time immemorial. Children can come out of whatever I do. I can be 70 years old, and as long as I'm not shooting blanks, I can make babies. You can't.
Hey, I don't care what you look like.
So I don't.
But I said no. I don't care what you look like. Before a woman's gonna sign off and become your missus, they're gonna check their pockets. So don't. So if you honestly think, okay, here's the thing, and I don't know your first name. So what is it?
Walter.
Walter. If you were to wake up tomorrow and be broke, how long do you think your wife would stay?
Till I die.
Okay. Hope that never happens to you. Hope you never. But that would be the first woman you get. Well, I wouldn't say the first woman. But is your wife asleep or is she talking to you?
No, she just walked up. I woke up.
I'm not going to inject any difficulty into your marriage, Walter. I got gray in my beard, gray on my head, and what you saying does not report anything I've ever experienced in my living life.
You're a very good communicator.
Thank you very much. And that's why I said money is more than nice. It is required if you expect to have a woman, especially a woman of quality. Thanks.
They still haven't defined quality. Everyone's.
See, I'm not gonna go back and forth with this again. See, this is part of the problem. Young man, this is a man who's sitting up in the house with a wife and gonna sit there and tell you money's nice, but you know. This dude is honestly trying to say, Miss Walter, your husband just said if he lost all his money, you'd be living right on the corner with him. Yes, ma'am. You in your older age, because I'm assuming y'all roughly the same age, this man has basically said if he lost it all, you'd be happy to be living in that box with him until he died. That's what he said. Until he died. That's the energy you're getting. Because you're a guy that said you don't think you should have to approach women. They should give you choosing signals. Where would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh?
Oh, I weigh about
2 what?
Depending on the day, between 280 and 285.
So you're a fat fucker.
Yeah.
So if you think a 5'10", almost 300-pound dude, how much money you make?
Like 400 every 2 weeks.
So you make 400 every 2 weeks. So you make 800 a month. You make less than $10,000.
But how many 20-year-olds is him?
Hold on. Dude, I was a 20-year-old and I was making far more money than that. In the 80s, when minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. So I need to hear it. How long? You got a big dick?
You tripping now.
I mean, it's above average.
Mr. Chelsea, what I do, bro?
No.
I you already know.
I just said it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
You know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I
didn't know he was
dick.
like that. He tweaking.
You don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You're a fat dude. And you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing signals at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. And women should approach you. What they get? They don't even get a big dick.
Breaking head. Hey, he be fucking me up. This shit be out of whack. I don't cap that shit there. At the end, he was tweaking, but he was roasting their ass. That shit funny than a minute in that thing on cap. Hell to the no.
That's where you're failing your black brothers. This sounds weak. All women don't have to take us seriously.
51% of black men are single and childless, 64% in another class. See what they're not. Oh, no. First off, check that. Because you start that shit, I'm going to get real raw with you. I'm going to get real raw with you. Check that shit. Because I have not made any presumptions about looks or anything with you, so I'm not going to insult me.
You can. I look a mess now, but I don't think I have to settle with a man that I don't find.
Okay, let's do it. What would you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? Just your face. You cannot use yourself.
A 10.
Oh, poor baby. Now let's try this again.
Put that whip on
So I
that.
think without the most beautiful.
He dead, boy, he be tripping.
I don't give a shit if you're 21 or whatever. Sounds like you had a better situation, if I believe you. A man who put a...
I'm listening.
First of all, you're definitely a single woman because
Yeah.
you got the single woman tell. That damn smoke detector.
Mm-hmm.
How do you live with that?
The way that I've been living with just being a single woman is
No. Specifically, the smoke detector that keeps chirping.
He talking about.
How do you live with that?
My shit
Can
be
you just
doing that
elaborate
too.
more on like what do you mean by the smoke?
It keeps going beep.
Like red flags?
That smoke detector that's beeping in the background. There's a smoke detector. It beeps every 30 seconds and it goes beep.
He's just using that to get
hear
on
anything
saying his
beeping.
content.
Did you just hear it again? Because I don't hear anything.
Some of the shit he be wrong, some of the shit he be right.
Told you guys they don't hear it after a while. There it was. Any children?
3.
Oh damn, you've been working.
Yes.
Like her.
How many fathers?
I'm not gonna lie, 3.
Until she said that.
I'm always fascinated when I hear one with 3 kids, but why? Just how does that happen?
Honestly, I'm gonna chop it up to my personal childhood.
Okay.
I had both parents not really involved, not the proper guidance, and when it came to decision making, I didn't have the best decision making experiences. My kids are a good bit apart in age range, so I have a 9-year-old, 4-year-old, and then an 11-month-old. So it wasn't back to back. It was spaced.
What do your children's fathers do?
One's an entrepreneur, I'm not gonna lie. One of them actually is doing something with himself, but the other 2, one's not involved.
So maybe you told you need to get your shit together. That's what I asked you. That's what I asked you.
And I was okay. Well, so what?
I'll tell you what I tell you. Don't talk about that. You too broke to afford to pay a session, so you don't talk. I don't know what the fuck you think you're talking to. You do the shit with your dad, not me.
Sorry.
I don't give a fuck what your father's situation is, your mother's situation. I don't care what your situation is. You're still responsible for yourself. All you got is a bunch of goddamn excuses. But you're gonna stop calling my show with this bullshit, I'll tell you that. I've told you what you need to do. Because if your father were to pass, if your mother were to pass, could you pay the rent on the place you live right now?
Yeah.
Then that's all you need to be worried about. That's the only fucking thing that needs to be on your mind. Not how fucked up your HIV status is, not all. Are you 5'8"?
I'm 5'8".
You about the size of Emmitt Smith or Barry Sanders was. You're running back size.
Okay.
You can hit the A gap like a motherfucker.
Yeah, all right. I accept
So don't
that.
come in here talking about what men should not be able to do when they got to accept somebody who can run out the power I. You married?
No.
You can't say
You wanna be
that shit
married?
ain't funny.
Yes, I do.
Look, you can't stop. I knew it was gonna come.
You think
Nigga
your
say,
husband
how
will be
you
a
gonna
musician,
say?
an actor, or an
How you
athlete?
gonna talk about
Yes.
a nigga that you don't want when a nigga got to put up with you being able to run out the power I formation? He told her, so you built like a running back. So you built like a running back. Hey, bro. Man, he be clicking out sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's the only fuck, not how fuck out.
Oh man.
Are you 5'8"?
I'm 5'8".
You about the size of Emmitt Smith or Barry Sanders was. You're running back size.
Okay.
You can hit the A gap like a motherfucker.
Yeah, all right.
So don't come in here and talk about what men should not be
She
able to
must have
do
said she
when they
weighed
gotta
like
accept
2 something or
somebody who can run out the power I.
Ain't a big deal.
I mean, well, she probably
married?
just way more. I don't know.
Got,
Do you
that's
wanna
why I
be
ain't, I
married?
ain't
Probably-
get to hear what
Yes,
she
I
said.
do.
That's
See, he
why
don't just
ain't even
want
came.
children?
he let them hang
Yes, I
themselves.
do.
He asked him how
Do
much
you
you weigh,
think
how
But
much
I'm
your husband
saying,
will
what
be
you
I
rate
a
yourself.
didn't hear it, so
musician,
I
actor,
can't.
or
It
an
ain't
athlete?
funny because you don't even know what she
Yes,
said. She
I
just said she
absolutely
5'8". And
Is
you
this
said she a
the
running
one
back.
shit?
What?
The one chick?
Yeah, I know for a
The
fact.
comedian chick.
That's the midnight I be
What's her
with,
name?
so.
How old are
Is
you?
that the little one that
I'm
be doing
30.
TikToks and shit? The little skinny one that be.
Yes, you say TikTok.
Yes.
I'm
Those
saying,
are
but
the
I
kind
don't know
of
if that's
men I
her.
try.
But,
I
I mean,
be
that's her.
around.
All of these was
My
TikToks.
resume kind of speaks for itself.
Of dicks? Yeah.
Yeah, you do too. Like,
Yeah, your cop your roster. Yeah.
kind of speaks.
Let me see what she's saying.
Do you want to be married?
Yes, I do.
Do you want children?
Yes, I do.
Do you think your husband will be a musician, an actor, or
So
an
that's
athlete?
Lala.
Yes, I absolutely do. What? Yeah, I know.
I
for a
don't know. He
fact.
could have been. Like,
That's the
that's what I'm
midnight
saying.
I be
I feel
with,
like
so.
some of this shit he was doing for
I'm 30.
entertainment. Like, he didn't feel that way. He told wholeheartedly.
Yes, those are the kind of men I try. I be around.
But some of this shit,
My
he go in on
resume
chicks when they try to
kinda
act like
speaks
they
for itself.
want more than what they
Of
is.
dicks? Yeah.
Yeah, you do too. Like,
Yeah, your cop your roster
Yes.
of dead dicks is nice, but you got no wedding rings.
No, but they got NBA rings,
Cause you're a
so
side chick.
I'm not though. This dude proposed to me before, so
Before or after the orgasm?
we never even did anything for real. For real. I just, but that was it.
Now was this? And all joking aside, was this when you were in college or was it?
No, it was well after college, sweetie. Last year, kind of like last year.
And did he play professional sports or like Canadian basketball?
He was a drug dealer, but then he went to the NBA.
And okay,
on the
and if you
bench.
turned him down, why?
Because he got 12 kids and 16 baby mamas, and I didn't want to marry that. For real.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. So why in the hell would you deserve what you get? That's why we laugh at women like you.
I don't see
I
what's
ask you if you want to be married, do you want to have kids? And when I ask you is, do you think your husband's going to be in this group of men who tend to live this lifestyle? You say yes, and that's what you openly pick for.
Yeah.
Instead of going over and dating men over on the business side, because here's the problem. You can't handle a man over here because you got to be more than just cute.
Well, I bring way more to the table than that, so.
Well, then why are you putting yourself in a group of men who you say do these things?
Well, I mean, because in LA, that's just what it is.
Turn
So.
it down.
Excuse me?
What?
The dating scene is only NFL, NBA, music, and actors. That's the entire dating scene.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it if you want somebody successful. Otherwise, you're going to get an actor or somebody who want to be a rapper, and I make money, so I can't play.
But I swear to God, I didn't pay her. I swear to God, I didn't pay her.
At the end of the day, like, I don't want to have to. I need somebody who's established. I make good money.
Did you go to college?
Yes.
Where'd you graduate from?
ICDC.
What do you do for a living?
OnlyFans.
What does that mean?
I be online making.
So that was all just a lie.
Yeah, that's what I So I think she a YouTube star, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they've been saying that's all just a lie.
But she a different one than the one I'm thinking about, though. That ain't the same one I'm thinking about. So I'm thinking about like one chick that Bandman Kevo got caught fucking with, allegedly.
And during that time, have you had sex?
Time when I was younger?
During the time you fell off, were you having sex?
It looked like that Lala shit was playing because she was like OnlyFans. I thought she
That's
did
the problem,
YouTube.
guys. You continue to stick your penis in this. That's the problem. That's why they can get on the camera and start talking about mediocre men when the big as a planet, smoking a cigarette. I mean, what am I supposed to do with this? It's like, okay,
That's why they can get on camera and talk about mediocre men.
I mean, what am I supposed to do with this? It's like, okay, camera and start talking about mediocre men when the big as a planet, smoking a cigarette. I mean, what am I supposed to do with this? It's like, okay, I cannot honestly sit back and listen to a woman who's built like the planet Ego talk about mediocre men while she's smoking out of a motherfucking Newport. Are you serious? Oh yes, we got problems with men, they're mediocre. But the fact that somebody who decided to have sex with her, she's like, oh well, whatever. Listen. Ready? How old are you again?
32.
I don't give a shit if you're happy. You're a mama. Twice. The world does not need to suffer you. You decided to lay down and have 2 different children. Happiness ain't on the menu at the restaurant you eat at. Duty, responsibility, and honor are. The man wants to be with you. Be happy after you do your duty.
So you're saying...
I said exactly what I'm saying. French toast your happiness. Make a family with the man you made babies with. Happy? Happy? In the news today, you see what I said to shout out to you OnlyFans girls down there in Miami. I told you. When OnlyFans is done, Subway will be hiring. Hope you got your application. And here's your pen. I got a pen for you. Carry your ass down to Subway and fill out an application because in October, the adult con.
Oh, I can't play the music in the background.
Said it and when I heard.
For like 150 years, and then after a couple seasons, suddenly they're getting divorced, and she's with some 20-year-old guy and trying to like.
They start having problems in their marriage, and she's.
Definitely ain't fucking with Vlad. He gon'.
So you're not like any Muslim traditional woman I ever dealt with, because I've been around. Anyway, you're modern.
No, definitely say what you have to say.
I know what I don't need you to. I don't need you to tell me what the fuck to say. My point is, men are tired of pretenders like you. We're sick of you. We're sick of pretenders. You're a pretend feminine traditional woman. You're as modern as they come, hiding behind Islam. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. And men are tired of women talking about loyalty and respect when you're not even doing what you're supposed to do according to your belief system.
Yeah, I'm not a very religious person.
But they don't bring up your Muslim community and this traditional stuff. I said it. You're the most disrespectful group of women that kind of women that ever lived. Are you Muslim or not? Okay. Why are you not with me right now? No, not some people. Not some people. I didn't know this was. I didn't know this was conditional. You have that option. Do you have that option? Are you married?
No.
Where's your father?
You scared? 2 different flavors.
Where's your brother?
There as well.
Okay, so you're speaking to me without a husband, father, or brother. As a Muslim woman.
That's it.
Right. Check your shit. No, play with somebody else.
You be
Don't play
whipping
with
the
me.
shit out the bitch.
Don't call back. I don't want to embarrass you. Next time I'll put you on camera. Play with somebody else. Don't play with me. Men are tired of you chameleons. Men are sick of you. Christian chameleons, Muslim chameleons. You're even worse because you're supposed to know better. And you're going to talk about your community. Men are sick of y'all using this traditional shit as a weapon to get what you want and then acting modern. Kick rocks.
I'm trying. I want you so.
Get the fuck off my phone.
I actually forgot
I cannot stand women like you. Because gentlemen, do not deal with these children without speaking to the father. And I need you to listen to the father from a man's standpoint. Unfortunately, so many times today, men listen to the baby daddy or the ex-husband through the eyes and ears of the mother. You've been tainted. Don't listen. Talk to that man directly. Because understand something. Women like her, women today, believe that their kids are no big deal and that they're doing you a favor. Again, what do you get? A life of peace. You'll be taken care of and this and that. Well, if you could do all that, why didn't you do that with your child's father?
CWMG, what it do?
You couldn't do that with him. If they can give a man the highest honor on the planet and they can't stay with the man they're with, that is a red flag, gentlemen.
Kicking knowledge.
I want to hear shit from you talking about you being broke. If you're not working in 60 hours minimum a week that you're getting paid for, turn off YouTube, Instagram, whatever, and get your ass out there. Go down there and work at McDonald's, Circle K, get...
I had that music in the background.
The car you drive, was that built by a crew of women?
If you're working...
World that the world works. You're running on override. Men build the world that you live in. Who built that house or apartment you live in? Was it a crew of women? Who designed the metal work? Who put in the floor, the plumbing, the electrical system, the heating? Who put that in? The car you drive, was that built by a crew of women?
So women are not capable of doing none of those things. No.
You're not good at it. And when given a choice, excuse me, because when given a choice, because women are free today, right? And you're educated, right? Then why don't we see 51% of the construction workers as women? Why don't we see 51% of the engineers as women? Why don't we see 51% of the plumbers, electricians, military, train operators, heavy, dangerous work as women? Because when given an opportunity, women segregate themselves into more comfortable positions. Men do the dangerous work.
Women are rushing to OnlyFans thinking that it's the new .com, the new real estate. And you're a goddamn Uber driver and a musician. That's not a problem. Mother a child, but I wouldn't want to fail as a marriage. I'm gonna say something. This may be hard to hear. Just because you can feed a child, clothes. A man wants your respect in front and behind the scenes. He wants your respect when you're out there in the street, out there in public. He wants you to reflect him.
He
wants your
he went
respect.
viral a few times. That's the only time I really
You
seen him when
cannot
he
say
went
you
viral.
respect your
Snapping
man
on
if he
chicks.
is not
Sometimes
your
he was
man. If he's
overboard.
not your number one
Sometimes,
concern,
you know,
top of mind, everything
he was
that
on
you
point
think
with
about doing, not your job, your man, not your friends, your man. Respect is something that men are fine-tuned to look for. And men know when we don't have respect. He wants it in front and behind. In front of the scenes and behind the scenes. Show me that if women can do these jobs and run the infrastructure, why are you not doing it? Because they pay better. It's easier for women to focus.
We can allow men to do it.
You don't have to. Because you don't have to.
You don't have
to. Well, okay. So in other words, you benefit off of men doing them. Are you honestly trying to tell me that you think?
Yes.
Are you? No. I'm saying not going to overtalk me. I meant that shit. Maybe you overtalk your boyfriend. That doesn't work here. Are we clear?
You put that belt on the motherfucker quick.
Nod your head and say
That
we
belt
clear.
come out.
Good.
Cartier Vision.
I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me, man, but I'm not going to allow you to overtalk me like that. If you're honestly telling me that women can get up to speed and run the infrastructure to the same level of efficiency that men can, I think you are sadly mistaken. But you are free to be sadly mistaken.
Men have no place at all to say how women should and shouldn't.
We have every place. We built the goddamn world you live in.
Oh. All right. See what I mean, bro?
This. He's giving them a cold hard dose of reality that, listen, these men that you're chasing are not looking for you, and society lied to you. This is what you need to do. Here's realistic standards, and this is where you really fall in the sexual marketplace. Not what you think that you're a 10. This is where you really fall according to men. And then when the women get mad,
fresh and fit.
they don't got no.
I don't really.
Why? Because their husbands are.
This is black masculine studies. And the net. You like to work out, no, you don't.
Yes, I do. You get my friend.
If you go to my protector for my hair, because I like to. I just got this as a protector style because I like to work out. I started back working out, so I wanted to do something that would be protective for my hair. I'm on it. I'm being honest. If you go to my page, you can see my natural hair out.
Nah, I'm telling you, they just be doing that shit. Like, take it, like, you ready for that shit?
You like to work out, no?
Yes, I do. You get my friend.
Some of them probably.
What is the French
Because it does.
wrong with
I thought you had nothing to do with morals, religion,
I got no bro in there.
completely different. I thought you were agnostics,
We're around, so I'm gonna be on his side.
Hindu,
Man,
the real question is, what
checking the
value
goals.
would you be to a man if you want to be a fighter?
Earlier you asking me that question.
I can't hear them. Oh, they ain't saying nothing.
I really don't. See, what I don't do is I don't.
What's up, girl? What's up?
Tell me the last relationship that you've been submissive to.
The last relationship I've been submissive?
Start to finish.
It was a very long time ago.
Okay, well, what?
Like long time ago.
Okay, I don't know you really well.
Probably high school.
Okay, who was he?
My boyfriend of 5 years.
And how old was he when you started seeing him?
How was I?
How old were you?
17.
Getting a little gray in the face. Give me a hand.
So last time you acted like a feminine woman was 22.
Oh no, I act like a feminine woman all the time.
No. See, I just did that.
You asked me about being.
No, listen. I said, when's the last relationship you were submissive? See, a feminine woman is submissive.
Oh, get this.
You can't be like femininity. Level or supervisory roles. Middle management, upper management, executive management. People are married at that level at a rate of about 90%. If you want to move up, you are going to have to get married. Better to be, you can have 10 divorces, it does not matter. But in order to move up, you must be married. It is an unwritten rule, but it is there and it's firm. Men who are unmarried are looked at as unstable.
That make a lot of sense.
Human beings have evolved to not trust unattached men. And if you think, well, you know, this movement, that movement, all these things are going to change corporate policies. Look, you weren't raised to be a housewife. And you just said the kind of man that you would want, what he would want is a good housewife. Then he wouldn't want you because you're not one. By your own admission, you're not one.
I wasn't raised to be one.
Which means you're not one.
But I had great influences. My
Then
dad and
if you
uncle
had
helped
such
me.
great influences, why don't one
Raised to be a wife,
on her above average
They don't have the
looks,
right answer, though.
but she's got below average outcomes.
Even my aunties, they're all teaching me like, oh, they're single by the way. Some of them are even their own child, and they would always teach their daughters. And there was a period where my mom was single as well because she's divorced, but now she's on her second marriage. During the time of single as well, she was teaching me like, oh, don't give yourself completely to a man. You know, it's gonna break your heart.
Hold on. I want to be clear what I have to tell you. When your mother was single, she was encouraging you to stay single.
Pretty much, like she was
Don't give
teaching
yourself all to a man.
Yeah.
Okay, and then now that she's married, what is she saying? Is she saying the same thing or?
Now she's teaching me to stay, cause I have a boyfriend right now, and she could see potential.
When her mama was single, she was preaching, don't give all yourself to a man. Your mother is projecting her fear, scarcity, and lack about her personal situation onto you.
In my 30s, without a husband, I'm just really angry at her for the lack of education, lack of grooming, and it's really hard to find a partner, and it's really hard to date in the 2018. And she's just being left. I live with her, and I pay 90% of the bills, and she's just starstruck by seeing me struggle so much, and she can't say anything. And I'm finding myself very angry at her.
You have every right to be angry. Your mother chose her life, chose her path. One of the things that nobody's ever tells us is we're not obligated to our families like this. I'm going to say that to other women. A lot of you ladies are going to have to realize this. Many of you are going to be put into this very position to where you did not get what you needed early on, so you could be available for your mother later on. Men have a sense of urgency. We have to live in reality. This slow, theoretical progression we're talking about, women don't. How about this now? Women just don't typically want to go into science, engineering, technology, and math. It's not because they don't have the brain power. They just don't like the jobs. They don't like the environment.
I think that's society's fault.
You're out of your French toast mind.
I understand.
No, okay, it's always, no. That's bullshit. That's bullshit because at this point, then women are children. Women are children in your scenario. They're not accountable for anything.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is that if you are learned and if society gears gender roles as strict as it has in this society that we live in.
This is a disease. It is society's fault that women are choosing not to go into careers that sustain society.
Because your choices are an effect of your learned experience.
Putting a man on a pedestal. Have you ever heard about this concept?
Yes,
What do you think?
I agree. I'm like 1,000% agree. And kind of involved with someone right now, and I do the same things like offer him like massages, try to be there for him, fill up his gas tank if he needs, just be there. I know, maybe. I'm just saying.
Stop.
But
How old is this man?
22, we're about the same age.
So, does he want what you want?
Not at the moment. It's kind of the same deal, but
No. See, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I know.
How many children do you have?
3, and 3 baby daddies, and they all gang bang.
So what do you want as an outcome?
I want somebody that's loyal. It's really hard to find loyalty nowadays. You really can't find it at the next corner or none of that. Like these men now.
Hold on. Loyal to what end? Like a husband? What are you talking about?
I want a husband. I want to get married.
What do you do for a living?
Dance.
I get EDD.
I don't know what that is.
Is that, I mean.
I don't know what that is.
Unemployment.
Unemployed mother of three baby daddies. You talking about you can't find a man?
Yes. It's some. I'm pretty sure God. I want somebody that's gonna help me. Like you don't think that I could get that?
It's called Jesus.
You don't think that I can get somebody to help me? You don't think a man is gonna let me?
It's called Jesus. You don't worry about. You don't have to ask the guy the kind of money he has because the men you typically date are older and have money.
Yeah. But I think, I mean, in general,
but my point is, men your age wouldn't have standing chance with you because most don't have money. Thank you.
Right. But I mean, to each their own, everyone is different. I think that
each is everybody's different. We're more alike than anything else. And the bottom line is this. Would you like to be married one day?
yes.
Okay. Are you going to be submissive and obedient to your husband? There she goes. You can't make this shit up, people. You can't make it up. Okay. Why?
Why? Because I'm stingy. I'm stingy with the puss.
Excuse me?
I'm stingy with it. I do not give it up easily.
Were you married to your daughter's your baby mama, right?
I've never been married, no, but I just
Okay,
know.
so
I know.
hold on. Let's talk about this though. See,
You catching their ass quick.
I find it funny that women like yourself, baby mamas, all of a sudden want to get stingy with the puss after you done gave your womb up before a ring. But then you want the high value men to put a ring on it before he gets it?
So am I supposed to give it away?
You goddamn right you already did. Because here's the thing. See, that's what I mean. Man, you're a used vehicle wanting brand new 2021 prices. Okay. Why?
After reading half of the Bible, and I just wrapped my head in the holy bonnet of salvation, and I was just finished anointing myself with sacred olive oil, and I was, burning Palo Santo and sage, and I got some Catholic incense, and I was on the way walking across water to my bedroom, and then out of the blue, here comes this man, and he just came in, and he was talking about Jesus, and talking about salvation, and next thing you know, he was touching on my lady parts, and I was getting excited, and I said, Lord, please, Jesus, just give me a sign that this is the man you want for me to have immaculate conception with, and it was just like, it was like the God opened up and said, yes, go ahead and have copulation with him, and I will bless it. I will bless your union. I will bless your womb, and from you will spring forth life. And he did that to me. He just did that to me on purpose. If he hadn't come over, I just would have got in bed and went to sleep.
I know he's gonna get on her ass when she say something sleep.
I stopped going on runs and things like that.
And during that time, have you had sex?
Time when I was younger?
During the time you fell off, were you having sex at any time during that time?
Yeah, for sure,
And that's the problem, guys. You continue to stick your penis in this. That's the problem. That's why they can get on the camera and start talking about mediocre men when big as a planet, smoking a cigarette. I mean, what am I supposed to do with this? It's like, okay, I cannot honestly sit back and listen to a woman who's built like the planet Ego talk about mediocre men while she's smoking on a motherfucking Newport. Are you serious? Oh yes, we got problems with men. They're mediocre.
But the fact that somebody decided to have sex with her, she's like, oh well, whatever. Oh, were you having sex at any
They got to run that one back.
It was, I stopped giving a damn. You know, I wasn't working as hard. I stopped going on runs and things like that.
And during that time, have you had sex?
I was younger?
During the time you fell off, were you having sex at any time during that time?
Yeah, for sure, you know.
And that's the problem, guys. You continue to stick your penis in this. That's the problem. That's why they can get on the camera and start talking about mediocre men when you're big as a planet, smoking a cigarette. I mean, what am I supposed to do with this? I was like, okay, I cannot honestly sit back and listen to a woman.
Hey, ain't they, man? They happy as hell he gone.
Talk
Cause
about
I'm seeing why now he used to roast that. Hey,
are you
some
serious?
of the shit he be bogus, but some of the shit he be funny as hell. Be on
So
point.
we got problems with men. They're mediocre.
Cause they be trying to. Cause the females, the females that he own is the ones that's trying to act like the guys that's on their level is not good enough for them. They want like a higher end guy, somebody in the NFL. Like one of the chicks said, I want somebody from the NBA, NFL. I'm not dating nobody less than that. And he looking like, how much you make? You know what I'm saying? How the hell you gonna have no high standards when your ass ain't doing this and ain't doing that? You know what I'm saying? And when he roast them, that I be like, yeah, see, he supposed to get on their end, get on their head. But man, this man was ruthless. No cap.
Somebody who decided to have sex with her, she's like, oh well, whatever.
She's like, oh well, whatever. Hell nah, my shit popped up at that shit got me weak, bro. Let me see if he Kevin Samuels, man. I don't know though, man. I'm gonna tell you this. If a old girl was a nurse, she definitely know what to give him to make, you know what I'm saying? To make him go into cardiac arrest and leave no traces behind, probably. That'd be crazy if that's what happened too. If they say like they found some shit. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was in here trying to say. I'm trying to tell him like he must not have no daughters, cause that's what you know. I'm like, once you have daughters, you start to feel different. You treat women different and all type of shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference. You know what I mean? In disrespecting them and then just checking them. That's why I felt like he went into character and he ain't snap out of that shit. He just stayed in the character. But some of them women he couldn't really say shit to because they had their shit together too. But you know, they ain't gonna put them in the clips. Spleekity. I ain't never even watched them. I ain't never really watched them at all. My first time watching them was like basically seeing clips of him on Facebook or some shit. And then once he passed, you know, I had to cover the shit, so I went and checked him out to see, because there was so many women celebrating. I'm like, why is all these women celebrating, happy that this man dead? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this shit gotta be something. What the fuck was he doing to them women? So I go look him up, and I'm just looking at this shit. I'm like, oh, this is why they mad. You know what I'm saying? And it all started to make sense. But they bogus as hell, man. You know, never supposed to rejoice when somebody die. And they female, so they really ain't like that. They just doing that shit because it's popular right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to see what the autopsy say, because it's just weird to me that he died with a nurse that he just met a couple days before, and she wasn't able to revive him or nothing like that. And it was cardiac arrest. It's just crazy, man. But you know, maybe it was a natural, or you know, somebody said he was on that booger sugar too, though. If he was on that booger sugar, then that could have been it too. Could have hit too much of that shit, or you know, just hit it at the wrong. You know, I ain't never fucked with it, so We'll see when they come out with the autopsy if they want to release it. If they don't release it, then you know it was some old, some shit that's probably embarrassing. So the family ain't gonna let it get out. Still might get out though, the way they be doing shit. Sell it to TMZ for a certain amount of money. Old girl was pretty as hell though. Man. Let me break that. How do you get that read right now? Green on my ass. On this 2K. That's bad. Look at that. Save his ass. Ah, he's still Bloopalini. Linguini Bloopalini. God damn. Yeah, man. Shout out to Came From Nothing Podcast was coming through, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow him. I know y'all probably already know. Probably already follow him. I told y'all 100 times. And it should have been a steal. 222 is 123 over here. It was 122. You know, you like an hour ahead of me.
Yeah, that was somewhere up there. Ohio, somewhere like that. East Coast.
Let me see.
You married?
This right here, I think, was like staged, cause that gotta be. I know that's the famous chick, man. So she talking about unemployed. Like I don't know if she was just saying that, cause he like, she probably like, nigga, you know who I am. You know what I'm saying? What did she get famous for though? It was something she got famous for. I want to say it was like not having no ass and twerking or some shit.
No.
Do you want to be married?
Yes, I do.
Do you want children?
Yes, I do.
Do you think your husband will be a musician, an actor, or an athlete?
Yes, I absolutely do. What? Yeah, I know for a fact.
Oh, that's the girl that
That's
said
the men that I be with. So.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
No.
Yes. Those are the kind of men I attract, I be around. My resume kind of speaks for itself.
of dicks, yeah.
Yeah, you do too. Like
yeah, your roster
yes.
of dead dicks is nice, but you got no wedding rings.
No, but they got NBA rings. So.
Cause you're a side chick.
I'm not though. This dude proposed to me before, so.
Before or after the orgasm?
We never even did anything. I just, but that was it.
He's just trying to push up buttons. I'm telling
now,
you.
was this,
I feel like
and all joking
stage.
aside,
I don't know. I could be
was this
wrong.
when you were in college, or was it?
No, it was
Unless
well after
just
college,
like,
sweetie.
You know who I am and you playing
last
like you
year.
don't.
Kind of like
did he play professional sports or like Canadian basketball?
He was a drug dealer, but then he went to the NBA.
And if you turned him down,
you already know, little bro.
Because he got 12 kids and 16 baby mamas, and I didn't want to marry.
See, that's why I think it's fake.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
So she been on Wild and Out.
So why in the hell would you? You deserve what you get.
Oh, okay. She probably redid
That's why we
this
laughing
on TikTok.
I asked you if you want to be married,
That's
you want to
what
have
it
kids,
is.
and when
She
I
probably-
asked
that's
you,
what
do
it
you
is.
think your
Yeah.
husband's going to be in this group of
That's what
men
it is,
who tend
bro.
to live this lifestyle? You say yes,
It's
and that's
a
what
fake.
you
She
openly
making
pick
a
for.
parody.
Yeah.
Instead of going over and dating
Exactly.
men over on the business side, because here's the problem. You can't handle a man over here because you got to be more than just cute.
Well, I bring way more to the table than that, so.
Well, then why are you putting yourself in a group of men who you say do these things?
Well, I mean, because in LA, that's just what it is, so.
Excuse me?
What?
The dating scene is only NFL, NBA, music, and actors. That's the entire dating scene.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it if you want somebody successful. Otherwise, you're going to get an actor or somebody who want to be a rapper. And I make money, so I can't play.
I swear to God, I didn't pay her. I swear to God, I didn't pay her.
At the end of the day, like, I don't want to have to. I need somebody who's established. I make good money.
Did you go to college?
Yes.
Where'd you graduate from?
ICDC.
I see DC.
What do you do for a living?
That's what got me right there too. I see DC is like
What is
that
that?
I be
funny
online
ass college
making-
that everybody be talking about. And,
But Nick Cannon was
she
basically
fooled the
saying
shit out of me.
the government like just keeps track with your just keeps up with your money. Like love is about the human.
That's bullshit.
Like the marriage.
Hey man, Nick Cannon, shut the fuck up. This dude got like 18 women pregnant right now.
But if you think about it,
No, I need you to be quiet. Because you're listening to a guy who's a multimillionaire who wears a turban. And I'm saying this because you cannot talk about what a celebrity
so
and
now
a
I get
creator
it. So
does.
some of these
We're
might
the
not even
only
be the
people
actual person they
who
talking
let the
to.
celebrities,
Some of these
athletes, and
people doing
entertainers
parodies like
speak for us,
remixing
where
shit on
other groups of
TikTok.
people, that the business people and the academics and the politicians speak. How many women are pregnant with Nick Cannon's child right now?
a whole lot.
So you're gonna listen to this man instead of your father. You're 26, no college degree, living home with your parents.
Correct.
Your father and your mother's lifestyle would be good enough for you.
It would be good, but it's average. You just said middle class. Are you living a middle class lifestyle? And if you aren't, would you go back to it? That's a real question. Would you trade up your millions of dollars, whatever, would you trade this Instagram to go back and work a job? Please answer that question. Would you?
The difference, excuse me, check that shit. The difference between me and you is I've earned everything I got. You just got a motherfucking opinion. Every step, shut up. Every step of the way, I have made myself valuable over my 52 fucking years. I've got 20 plus years of experience to pull from. $6 million worth of sales training, multiple different certifications. I am a competent professional. So stop trying to compare yourself to me. Stop. Stop. No, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. And the fact of the matter is, I'm telling you, because the fact of the matter, you called your father average. As a high school graduate selling bundles. You look at that man who's sacrificing, that woman who sacrificed, and you just shit on everything that they said in front of thousands of people. Don't you think people know your family? Then, like you said, you got 10, 12,000, got $1 million over here. You don't think somebody gonna hear and say, "God damn, do you know what your daughter said about you?" Bye. Say bye.
See right there, he beats you this sometimes.
You're almost 40 years old with 2 kids. Talking about celibate?
Made it TikTok.
You need to be trying to get that shit away to secure a man.
Hey man, why they be doing that? Come on, bro. You gonna have me popped over there? Come on, man. That shit loud as hell.
It ain't no damn music.
But they still popular, no matter if it's a movie or whatever. They popular faster for a movie or a show, whatever. What is
it? It's not a show. It's just somebody talking on TikTok.
No.
Your ass on TikTok over here, grown ass man on TikTok.
3 baby daddies and they all get banged.
So what do you want as an outcome?
I want somebody that's loyal.
Just talking shit.
It's really hard to find loyalty nowadays. You really can't find it at the next corner or none of
These
that.
people remixing
Like
TikTok.
these men now.
Hold on. Loyal to what is it? A husband? What do you got?
I want a husband. I want to get married.
What do you do for a living?
Yeah, 'cause it's the same shit.
I get EDD.
Mm-hmm.
Is that,
I don't know what that is.
unemployment?
Unemployed.
Yeah, it's the same shit replaying over and over. By different chicks, they remix that man shit 1,000 times on everything. Yeah, man. That shit crazy though, man. Buddy, twist up one of them, one joint. Either one, whatever flavor you say, the name. Oh, that ain't, I don't know which one. This 5 shit in there too. So it's fine there too. Howard, what it do, Brody? Yeah, bro, over here. His ass hiding from the camera. You see him?
What up, with Howard?
He over here.
What you on?
I ain't gonna hold the camera and then get your ass, put your ass over or something. Nah, he can't talk. He'll teeth tight. He can get up here and talk if he want to. If I send him the thing. What you got going, Howard?
Nuts.
I had about these just to try. I got some leftovers. Woods, these, and some vanilla. Some White House that I had to try. I always wanted to try some vanilla blunts. Seems decent, but it wasn't there. Bitch is kind of fire. Neely, backwood, the way weird road.
You can always
They say what up with you, just tuning in for a minute. That's what's up, my nigga. Appreciate it, you already know.
Call me.
Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that sub if you ain't sub.
Call me, Lil Howard.
Trail say call him. Say hit his line, bang his line one time. So it was Kevin Samuel Slime. Here go the chick. I don't know why all these chicks making these profiles, bro. That's like sickening. It's thirsty. They all of them trying to be her. Look how many names it is, this girl. I guarantee it wasn't that many names of her yesterday. Soon as Kevin Samuels died. This the chick who was with the last chick that was with him. Nurse chick. Now all of them they made the name. She got the official. Fake pages. Some of them got 14K lot followers. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. 18K. Then they shit private, so they making you follow them so before you can see that shit. While they build it up. People that know. I don't know how they gonna do it. That should be crazy though. So according to the police report, officers responded. Am I showing this? Nope. Let me show this. So according to the police report, officers responded to a 911 call placed by a woman who was with Samuels at his apartment in Atlanta. The woman identified in the police report as Mr. Hortensia Alcantara told officers that the person in distress was Mr. Kevin Samuels, apparently misspelling his first name. After the two spent the night together, she said Samuels complained of chest pain before he fell on top of her. Samuels was ultimately transferred to a nearby hospital. It was not immediately clear if Samuels died inside his apartment on the way to the hospital or at the hospital. Damn. So Buddy went out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they trying to say he was having sex or not. That's what people were saying. Sound like he woke up and feeling something.
You never make me sick.
Oh man, they on some troller shit. Hell no. They playing Michael Jackson.
I was on
Really stop.
Yesterday. Oh, you back on now? Oh, okay. He over there? Let's see what's up.
Met him at a restaurant the night before he died. Spent the night. That's crazy. Met him the night he died.
You said what?
If that ain't weird, I don't know what is. Somebody been sent to that to do that. And the registered nurse, like I said, they know what to do to make sure ain't no traces found. She could have put some shit in her coop. No, ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling. First, you ain't in the melon. I guarantee there's gonna be a lot of people saying that shit though. That she had him killed. She did it. It was her.
Somebody you just met today to your house.
Right.
That's the dumbest nigga I ever heard in my
probably no
life.
telling if he took her to one of the, side houses. He got enough paper, he probably got a main house and a side house. You know what I'm saying?
This motherfucker told me.
But
I ain't gonna trust
nah, well, she probably, like I said, she played it like I'm a nurse.
I don't care.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think he'll be on some bachelor shit, so he like, fuck it. Let's get it. It's probably, he probably did that shit 100 times.
Take one time, slip his count.
Yeah, slip his count. All it takes is one time. But if he died in that thing, she gonna be popular as a motherfucker. Everybody gonna want some of that. That's just how it is, bro. I'm telling you. Motherfuckers gonna be seeing, want to see. I'm telling you. I guarantee she finna be famous. She gonna be talking about how she getting death threats. And there's gonna be somebody put a cape on. Rich as hell. Coming to the rescue. It's just how this day and age is. So I'm like, man, let me see what this nigga, let me see get some of that shit this nigga died about. See if it's really that good. Lovey Store in the building. Shout out to Lovey Store with the 199 super sticker. No, I appreciate you. She always coming through, showing love. 1,000 wow. You already know, salute. Big salute. So what y'all think though, man? Anybody in here think there's some foul play involved? Even if you don't wholeheartedly think it, do you feel it like something ain't right? Because again, after he passed, I went and looked him up on YouTube, and it said the video was streamed 15 hours ago, some shit like that. I'm like, damn, he had just got through streaming not too long ago. So I went and looked at that video, and he looked perfectly fine. Even though looks can be deceiving. Berta Nicholas in the building, what it do? You say she gonna end up a rapper. She a nurse, she probably gonna end up just one of them famous. She gonna try to say, she probably gonna say she been getting death threats, so she had to leave her job, get a GoFundMe or something, get money, and just say she just gonna be a stay-at-home mom. I don't know. She might not have no kids. Somebody gonna scoop her though. Lovey with another super sticker. Shout out to Lovey. They coming through with the 100-round drum going down. No, I appreciate you. Oh, you say end up with a rapper? I'm gonna say a football player or something. A sport player. gonna be a sport player or a movie or somebody that's in the movie business or something. You gotta think. If she met him and let him smash on the first night, then you know she know what she on. She knew who he was. That's why I say it sound weird to me, bro. My bad, I was eating them chips, the motherfucking y'all know, y'all from St. Louis, y'all know about these. These some St. Louis shit. Man, y'all come here, make sure y'all get a bag of these and Red Hot Ripley's. The motherfucking Sundance was just dancing and romance, and I said, damn. Wish I had another bag. So she gonna end up with a rapper. You already know. Go ahead. There you go. You know your shit be falling apart, cuz you gotta get them going. You gotta crank that bit up. You gotta crank that bit up. Your backwoods be falling apart. Lovely store with another motherfucking super sticker, 3 bangs, 3 band-aids, you understand me? Stop playing with it. No, they don't. My shit be 100, sealed and deal. Sealed and deal. Don't fall apart, don't fuck up, burn right, all that. Smoke better. Cause I done washed that bitch out 2-3 times, got all the outside extraction about that motherfucker. Real nuts. Now you all exposed like dog nuts. Hey, nuts like testicles. Well, like I say, what y'all think though? I know I ain't the only one who think that. I can't be the only one who think like something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Remy, what I said, stop. She gonna start laughing. Goofy ass.
When I looked back that way, she was looking funny.
She started laughing at me. That's what she be doing. She stay trying to shit on the motherfucker. Yeah, it's definitely fishy, bro. Cause like I said, let me show y'all his last live. Let me see where I was showing IG. I'll show y'all how he looked on his last shit. This shit was 2 days ago. This shit was right before he passed. Like hours.
Men talking about, well, women get their stuff up front, blah, blah, blah. Ladies.
Make sure y'all can see it. So it's fishy, Bo. Yeah, nah, you know the media gonna always hide something. But when I'm just trying to see, like, when that toxicology report come out, what it's gonna do. Like, is it gonna be some CSI investigation, or is they gonna sweep it under the rug? If they need some CSI investigation. Yeah, IAMATHLETE definitely hypocrites. He trying to stop somebody from bullying somebody by bullying them. Come on, man, that shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? That man was 22, 23, you like 45, some shit like that. And Stevewilldoit then changed way more lives than him. And he white, he done changed probably more black people lives than him. You know what I'm saying? People of other races. So you can't say he prejudiced. Like, dude, just that I never did fuck with IAMATHLETE. I watch it every now and again, but now, you know what I'm saying? I really just don't like watching people that be hypocritical and shit. Then they be trying, I don't know, it be they message, they be too damn strong with their message. You know what I'm saying? It just don't fit. I don't know. I just, you know, some shit I just don't like listening to. I'd rather watch Skip from Davis.
Red Bull and a dab of honey.
He say Seattle is Red Bull and a dab of honey. Let's see. Let me unmute this shit.
Is that on you? We're gonna bring in the first.
I'm gonna go to the end, toward the end, and see like if he look like he's showing any signs of being hurt or something.
Only if he has the same devotion to God.
So he's a 45 or 55-year-old virgin.
Yeah, we watched this one, I think.
Seattle more than any other place. Seattle has a whole different way of doing things. All right, people, I gotta finish this up. I mean, those two, what more do you need? Party of one, loins on fire. I want you to think about this. The men who are, and here's what kills me, is women can't even define the job these men do.
Oh,
but they define the lifestyle.
This nigga
So,
bogus, bro.
I don't give a shit what
bogus.
Hell
you
nah.
do.
He said, my bro over here wild as hell, man. This nigga said, see, that's what kills me. He said he shouldn't have said that. This nigga wild as hell. I ain't even get what he was saying, but now I get it, you know what I'm saying? He talking about, this is what kills me. He said, he shouldn't have said that. Hell nah, man.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, she definitely gonna take off like a skyrocket if she
I ain't mean
she can come out and make a YouTube and just tell her story on YouTube. Make about 10 parts to that motherfucker of the story of how they met and all that. I be talking about fake phone conversation, anything that they can't prove right. But that'll be bogus, her profiting off. I don't know. She was there though.
But I know what I want your money to do for us.
It's decent.
Now, understand, remember she said partner
Because I wrote the motherfucker.
That's
and
what I
build.
said. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
What are you building?
Damn.
He's already built the shit. Now, I was nice. I will ask this question on the way out. Young lady, if you didn't look the way you did, if you were an average looking woman, can you honestly say you'd still be making the same requests and or demands you're making? And the answer we all know is hell to the no.
You know, you just said that would be
Cute or pretty privilege?
Request, so why would she do?
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Stick to one way, that's all.
No, damn well.
Stick to what you say.
Yeah,
No, damn well, it would not be making these
demands.
demands.
He be making sense. But what
Yeah,
I'm
go
saying
ahead.
is, I'm strictly right now
$500,000
looking
or
to see
$400,000 a year.
how healthy he look.
VP
You
of
know what I'm
Mergers and
saying? See if he
Acquisitions,
look
or so you get out there and you have all the
ill or something.
testosterone and you working out and you staying in shape and you're doing everything to work to keep healthy and everything else. Now,
Let me see if I go back to
it's on fire. I want you to think
Shout out
about
to the
this.
Weekend
The
Big
men
Six
who
for
are,
the
and here's what
$25
kills me,
cash.
is
app.
women can't
First
even
one of the
define the
week,
job
this
these men
minute or the day. God damn, man, I
but
think
they
she hit me
define the
down there, too.
lifestyle. So I
That's
don't give a shit what you
one she
do,
did.
but I know what I
this
want
week.
your money to do
So,
for us.
No,
Now,
man,
understand, remember she said partner
you know your shit on the way.
and build. What are you building? He's already built the shit.
I was trying to find that part where.
Now, I was nice. What content creators,
Did he say it while she was up there?
especially women content creators, do you ask the same kind of questions? $20.50 an hour. There's no ambition. There's no building up. There's no grind.
that lets women just think it's possible. What I tell you, young lady, is especially in church. Look at this, and especially in the church. What do we have that's going on in church? Nobody in charge of this. Time to get your trumpets on. I'm saying, dude, where in Christianity are you supposed to want to be an ambassador? I'm just, wow. So if you're out there and you're a born again, abstinent, or virgin Christian black man earning $500,000 or more, and you are looking for a girlfriend to date and possibly propose to her in 1 to 2 years, for her to possibly become your wife in 1 to 2 years before you propose, then however long it takes to plan the wedding and do the wedding. So if you're prepared to be a $500,000 a year or more black Christian man who's sitting there with your loins on fire for 2 to 4 years to wait, and then you marry her, and then you get all the financial load because she's pregnant with your first kid. If you're wanting to do that, come to this video and shoot her, and understand she wants to be an ambassador and travel internationally. And hey, sure, I guess it happens. Somebody has to win the lotto.
They call mango orange. These bitches fire.
Party of one. That's exactly what I mean. The men women want are so specialized. These lists. This is in Seattle. Seattle is ground zero for this kind of shit. Seattle. Seattle more than any other place. Seattle has a whole different way of doing things. All right, people. I gotta finish this. Those two.
About to say it in a minute.
What more do you need? Party of one. Loins on fire. I want you to think about this. The men who are, and here's what kills me.
And here's what kills me. Like, dog, this shit is not making sense.
Is women can't even define the jobs.
But yeah. See, this is what
but they've defined the lifestyle. So I don't give a shit what you do, but I know what I want your money to do for us. Now, understand, remember she said partner and build. What do you put a tape recorder on and listen to yourself and how you sound? Anyway, challenge it. Just accept it and see how you can work with that man. Far too many women today do not accept men for who we are, and you want us to change. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. All right, guys. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Sorry for us starting a bit late. Till next time, see you later. Your godfather is out.
I got other little shits around. It's better than that. Man, go in the garage. So the nigga look healthy basically at the end of the day. That's all I was trying to see on that last video. Did he look healthy? He looked healthy. He got with a nurse, and that's what happened. I got another one too. I probably got like 2 more. I don't know if fit in there. 2 of them.
You can't drive none of these cars out there.
Why not?
They get blew up. You ain't got no cars. I got cars that can't get blew up. What that mean? I got cars that you can't even, your jammer can't, I got them
bitches fully functional.
But you ain't got that.
Bulletproof everything.
But it don't matter. One missile will blow every one of these cars up. My cars will take 6-7 years.
You got the cars, man.
I'm just saying.
You see the garage. It's old school though. It's old school.
You should have. I'm trying to put you on
see the
something.
garage. 10 of them bitches, 12 of them bitches.
I'm trying to put you on something, bro.
Bentleys, drop the top of everything, man. Stop playing.
All this shit don't mean nothing no more.
Stop playing. I could go sell all this shit and go get some. What you mean?
ASAP. I'm telling you.
Go sell some shit.
Cause you ain't gonna last long out here,
I don't know
bro.
how to get that shit. You
That's
know.
it. Yeah. You got an agency? You only got $1 million?
Shit.
Shit.
You only got $1 million.
I mean, I ain't even got $1 million. Do you have an agency? Look, somebody trying to blow us up already.
I ain't blowing somebody else up.
What I'm saying, they blowing up everybody. This is how they be over here now. Niggas just ride around and you ain't got shit they can stop you from getting blowed up and you is nothing out here. You can't handle no business, you can't do nothing.
Grand Theft Auto head. Hey Howard, you know this nigga Grand Theft Auto head, man.
Howard is too. While I was just on the phone, he was asking me, am I gonna get on?
Catch me on 2K, man.
I don't know how it is out here, boy. It is.
Catch me on 2K and I'm gonna let that bitch spray. Hey, Trey, hit him with the tray.
Go hide in here right quick.
He hiding this shit.
You ain't got nothing to stop. You ain't got no choice but to hide, fool.
I got shit. Call
Let's
it
see
in.
what you got.
Thought it was Pegasus supposed to come.
Nah.
The candidates for cars, ain't it?
Nah, like if you got a Mark II oppressor, you call that. If you got cars like I've got, the ones that
ain't got what you got probably, cuz, goddamn.
So I'm just trying to see what you got, dang.
Call it what you call it. Yeah, he said that sound like Trail. That's Trail. Oh, Grand Theft Auto head ass. This nigga, man. Grand Theft Auto head.
Exactly.
Nigga here hiding from niggas in the garage and shit.
You ain't got nothing to
man.
Actually, how
I'm strapped.
Actually,
Get out and pull out the weapon. Man, pull out your weapon. I go murk shit. I go mop shit like this. I go ping shit. I don't know about you. I go ping, ping, ping. Get up out of there. Skirt. Ping, ping.
You definitely ain't going out there and doing nothing. You ain't played, obviously.
I'm telling you, I do that.
You ain't played.
I do that.
What do you have?
I told you, call Pegasus. They the ones who got the tanks and all that shit.
Trying to see what you do have. So, you don't have shit, who?
I don't play this shit, bro.
You got an auto body shop?
Man, I don't know, my nigga.
Have you bought one?
Probably so. Shit, understand me. I don't know. I don't play this shit. Last time I played it, I did whatever last.
Too many people in here. I gotta leave this session.
That man over here panicking because this nigga's in there.
No, you can't be a CEO in here. You gotta leave the session.
Leave my car in the garage.
You don't. Your car going back to your house. I just gotta go to a session where you can become
What's
the
good
CEO.
though, Berta Nicholas?
That's the only way I can tell what all businesses you got.
Yeah, that's true, man. What else we supposed to
What
talk
up, Bo?
about? Let me see what else we supposed to talk about.
That's your boy, Bo, right?
Yeah. Berta Nicholas. Bertanopolis. He started that shit with that Thotanopolis. I call him Bertanopolis. Hey, Stevewilldoit finna have the IAMATHLETE podcast fucked up on Gangland. That shit finna be through.
You need to fuck with me for about 2 weeks.
I'll be up. Same shit over here, man. Chilling, man. Getting nailed. Blowing up through Illinois.
That's what I hate about this one.
I let these motherfucking muscles here been in that gym. My shit hurt like a motherfucker. rip them shoulders
That's
up.
another reason why people do that, because you can't, like right now, I've been in 2 sessions and there's still too many people in there, so you can't become a CEO, so you can't do none of your business stuff. So what people do is they just start killing everybody to make people leave so they can become CEO. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, go register as a VIP. Yeah, man. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that shit, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. I'm gonna hop off this bitch real quick. Holla at my nigga. I might slap back on here when I get done fucking with Brody, man. Y'all be safe out there. Hit that like on the way out. Make sure y'all follow Oracle Bay on Instagram. It's Bay Oracle. Check y'all zodiac sign. Every day, get y'all readings, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, y'all love that page. Like TOG. I'm with you on that, bro. I Am Athlete is a bum now. They didn't try to little homie somebody that did more for Ed for so many people than he have. Them boys don't do nothing but try to, you know, come up and get and keep it for themselves, man. Dude out here giving away people, changing people's life on the daily. So, you know, I can't respect that what they did. They don't know, they ain't even know nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? They should have done their homework. But yeah, man. I'm gonna hit y'all in a minute, man. I'm about to eat. Get it together like a fresh knitted sweater. I might get back on this thing. Shout out to Oracle, man. Salute.